Alright. So, jadi hari ini kita akan melanjutkan Speak IELTS Speaking part kedua. Nah, hari ini malam terakhir kita akan membahas untuk speaking part kedua ya. Nah, nanti minggu depan kita akan membahas speaking part ketiga gitu. Nah, jadi saya kembali review lagi untuk di speaking part 2. Jadi pada saat teman-teman uh, ngambil real test. Nah, nanti teman-teman itu untuk khususnya di speaking part kedua, teman-teman bakal dikasih cue card dari examiner. So, itu berisi tentang topik yang akan teman-teman bicarakan. Nah, teman-teman punya waktu 1 menit untuk mempersiapkan jawaban teman-teman. Nanti dikasih kertas dan juga pen atau pensil mungkin. Jadi teman-teman bisa coret-coret. Nah, gunakan sebaik mungkin 1 menit tersebut. Nah, untuk apain gitu 1 menit itu? Nah, teman-teman bisa mempersiapkan jawaban berupa keywords-keywords yang bakal digunakan gitu. Keywords-keywords yang bakal dibahas di speaking part kedua gitu. Jadi teman-teman bisa gunakan 1 menit itu sebaik mungkin, disiapin keywords apa aja yang ingin dibicarakan supaya pada saat berbicara itu, pada saat speaking itu terstruktur gitu. Dan kemudian perhatikan juga tenses-tenses yang dipakai, kemudian bentuk-bentuk kalimat yang dipakai gitu ya. Semakin bervariasi tenses dan juga kalimat yang teman-teman pakai itu semakin bagus juga dan akan membantu menaikkan nilai bench score speaking teman-teman gitu. Kemudian pakai idioms. Nah, jadi teman-teman bisa cari di Google banyak. Jadi teman-teman bisa cari idioms, kumpulan-kumpulan idioms. Nah, itu banyak banget dan teman-teman bisa terapkan dalam speaking teman-teman gitu. Kemudian selain idioms, masih ada banyak jenis. Contohnya kayak pakai berbagai jenis linking words. Kemudian selain pakai linking words, masih banyak lagi jenis kalimat yang bisa dipakai. Jangan lupa untuk kompleksan sentence dari teman-teman gitu. Give a complex answer gitu. Kemudian ada kayak gunakan kayak bentuk tenses berbagai jenis. Kemudian uh, passive voice. Nah, itu juga membantu meningkatkan nilai teman-teman gitu. Nah, kalau bisa itu setidaknya kepakai gitu ya dalam speaking teman-teman. Jadi selain dari vocabularies yang luas gitu ya, yang banyak, yang advance, kemudian bisa merelatekan jawaban teman-teman gitu ya dengan di antara tips speaking itu. Kemudian bisa menggunakan berbagai macam bentuk kalimat, passive voice, tenses, kemudian eh, kayak komparatif, superlatif yang seperti itu teman-teman bisa pakai gitu ya. Jadi untuk kayak komparatif gitu perbandingan. Dan selanjutnya habis 1 menit selesai, teman-teman udah kayak mempersiapkan keywords-keywords apa aja yang ingin teman-teman sampaikan gitu ya pas speaking. Nah, pas di 2 menit itu gunakan sebaik mungkin. Jadi untuk teman-teman bisa coba practice di rumah, ngeset timer. Jadi biar apa ya 2 menit itu pas gitu ya, nggak kelewatan atau nggak terlalu dikit gitu dalam speakingnya. Jadi setidaknya berbicara dalam 1 sampai 2 menit gitu. Nah, okay, jadi tonight we're going to continue our last discussion about speaking part 2. So I'm going to share the screen first. Oke, nah ini yang tadi malam kita discuss, linking words berbagai jenis ya, kegunaan linking words yang kayak opinion, giving example, comparing, contrasting, generalizing, expressing certainty, expressing partial agreement, showing cause, effect, marking time, dan lain sebagainya. Nah, itu sangat bagus ya kalau teman-teman bisa terapkan dalam speaking teman-teman gitu di practice maupun di real test nanti gitu. Oke, jadi kita akan lanjut aja langsung ke speaking practice. Jadi tanpa membuang waktu lagi karena waktu kita juga nggak banyak gitu ya. Oke, siapa yang ingin duluan jadi volunteer untuk speaking part 2 ini? Silakan raise hand ataupun open your mic. Halo. Ayo, jadi silakan siapa yang mau coba untuk di speaking part 2. Oke, Kak Brian. Oke, Kak Brian. Halo, Kak Brian.
Halo Kak,
Alright. So, udah pernah practice untuk IELTS speaking sebelumnya?
belum sih Kak, masih pertama ini.
Oke. Oke, jadi nanti saya akan set timer. Jadi 1 menit untuk kakak persiapkan jawaban. Kemudian uh, akan ada 2 menit waktu untuk kakak menjawab pertanyaan yang ada. Nah, itu 2 menit akan terhitung saat kakak mulai berbicara. Gitu ya.
Oke Kak,
Oke. 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 Your topic is going to be about describe a place you visited on vacation. You should say where it is, when you went there, and what you did there, and explain why you went there. So, jadi udah paham dengan pertanyaannya, topiknya?
ya paham Pak.
Alright.
Oke, oke.
So you have 1 minute to prepare your answer. So your 1 minute starts from now. Alright. Oke, 1 menitnya udah selesai. So you have 2 minutes to answer the question. So it begins when you start to speak.
So I went in Bali last vacation. It's not a vacation, it's a graduation grad what is it? Graduation holiday. Graduation holiday when I was junior high school, and I went to Bali because Bali is a beautiful place. It has it's a nice place to visit, and I went there with my friends. I I went to Kuta Beach with my friends, and in the afternoon until almost evening, and then we go back. We went back to hotel. We play some cards, and one day after that, we went to Krishna. Krishna is the place we buy some souvenir. After that, we went home
All right.
to our home. Yes.
All right. Okay.
I'm so
Mm,
very bad,
okay, that's okay.
and I'm so
It's
nervous.
practice. All right. Um, it's good actually. Tapi masih ada banyak catatan ya, gitu. Udah lumayan gitu, tapi masih ada banyak catatan dalam speaking kakak gitu. Kayak masalah di grammar. Untuk yang pertama, kakak jawabnya paling awal kakak bilang I went in Bali. So itu penggunaan prepositionnya salah gitu ya. Nah seharusnya I went to Bali gitu. Nah itu harusnya I went to Bali, not I went in Bali. Jadi harus diperhatikan lagi penggunaan prepositionnya. Kemudian sebaiknya kalau jawab pertanyaan untuk di part 2 ya, kasih openingnya, awalan gitu. Entah di paraphrase dari topiknya, kayak describe a place you visited on vacation. Bisa misalnya contohnya, uh, the place that I visited on my last vacation was Bali gitu. Nah itu kan bisa gitu. Instead of direct answer like I went to Bali, I went in Bali. Jadi itu kurang gimana ya? Kurang bagus gitu kalau misalnya nggak ada openingnya gitu. Sebenarnya boleh aja sih, tapi kayak kedengarannya kurang enak gitu. Jadi sebaiknya dikasih openingnya sedikit gitu sebelum masuk ke jawaban. Kemudian ada kekurangan penggunaan preposition yang di when I was junior high school. Nah itu kurang ini, harusnya when I was in junior high school. Kurang kata in-nya. Nah, kemudian dari korelasi jawaban udah lumayan. Mungkin untuk yang di yang pas kakak jawab I went to Bali with my friends yang kakak ulang-ulang gitu, I and my friends gitu ya. Nah itu kan sebenarnya konteksnya itu bisa digabung jadi satu, bikin lebih kompleks gitu jawabannya. Di apa ya? Dihubungkan gitu jawabannya. Jadi nggak perlu diulang-ulang gitu kata-kata tersebut gitu. Jadi sebenarnya bisa bikin lebih kompleks. Jadi ya seperti itu sih. Nah jadi ingat lagi untuk teman-teman semua, perhatikan kekompleksan dari jawaban teman-teman. Perhatikan dari main idea, kemudian supporting sentence dan supporting details gitu. Jadi harus diperhatikan juga bikin jawaban yang kompleks gitu. Oke, thank you Kak Brian. Itu
Thank
udah
you,
lumayan
Kak.
bagus. You're welcome. Okay, the next participant, Kak Auda. Halo Kak Auda.
Hello.
All right. So, your topic is describe a habit your friend has that you want to develop. You should say who your friend is, what habit he or she has, when you notice this habit, and explain why you want to develop this habit. So, do you understand the question?
Yes.
All right. Okay, you have 1 minute to prepare your answer. So it starts from now. Alright. Oke, waktunya sudah selesai 1 menit. So now you have 2 minutes to answer the question. So off you go.
Okay. I have a friend. Her name is Jenny. So he has uh, he has a habit. She loves to read books. So I noticed it when she was always I noticed that that hobby is very important.
Gimana Kak? Bisa di-unmute?
Okay, I have a friend. Her name is Jenny. So she has a habit that read a book. So I noticed it when she was class with me on library. So I want to develop her habit because she's kinda book smart and can have a has a knowledge. She had a good knowledge about of all of all about lesson that teachers
Okay.
lo- sudah tahu.
Alright. Okay, that's okay. So, jadi mungkin masih kurang di konten ya. Konten jawabannya masih kayak memikirkan apa sih kata-kata yang ingin diucapkan gitu ya. Jadi kalimat per kalimatnya itu masih kurang sempurna gitu. Dan nggak udah lumayan relate tapi kayak masih kurang sempurna aja gitu. Kemudian eh, kemudian kakak ada mispronounce di kata noticed. Tadi kakak bilang noticed. Ya, itu harusnya cara pronounce-nya noticed. Noticed. And then jawaban kakak kelihatan sih kayak masih kurang gitu ya. Masih kayak memikirkan apa sih yang ingin diucapkan selanjutnya. Nah, jadi kakak gunakanlah 1 menit yang tadi itu, tulis apa aja keywordnya gitu yang ingin dibicarakan gitu. Direlatekan antara satu dengan yang lainnya gitu. Dari misalnya who, kemudian what, kemudian yang when you notice, kemudian kesemuaan ke semua dari pertanyaan ini bisa kakak relatekan satu sama lain gitu. Jadi buat jawaban yang sambung menyambung. Kemudian perhatikan juga struktur kalimatnya gitu. Oke, maybe that's it. Thank you Kak Auda. Alright, the next participants Kak Kun, Kakak Kun. Halo.
Halo Kak.
Oke. Okay, your topic is describe a time when you got up early. You should say when it was, what you did, why you got up early, and explain how you felt about it. So you have 1 minute to prepare your answer. So using wisely for the 1 minute. So it starts from now. All right. Oke, 1 menitnya udah selesai. So are you ready?
Yes, Kak.
All right. So it begins when you start to speak.
The time when I got up early is was on 12 June. On that day, I had a schedule. About final exam and I'm on a conference. At first, I did the final exam as soon as possible. Although it was still had the same scheduled with interview I'm on conference, but the same time I felt happy because I did my task well, even though it's not like my expectation. Overall, it was a good experience.
Okay. All right. So that was good, actually, your answer. And then you also use different of the linking words, like even though, however, and so on. That's good. And then you still have you still use the bad fillers, like so jadi itu bad fillers-nya sebaiknya dikurangin ya. Jadi dalam speaking ini sebaiknya jangan sampai ada. Kalau ada pun 1-2 aja gitu. Jangan keseringan itu kelihatan banget kalau kalian itu masih masih mencari-cari nih jawabannya, kayak masih mikir. Jadi itu kayak ngebuang waktu gitu ya. Jadi sebaiknya itu dihilangin dan diganti kayak so, then, well gitu. Jadi ubah kata bad fillers tersebut jadi yang good fillers seperti yang tadi ya, yang kayak so, well, then. And then terus kakak tadi punya mispronounce di kata schedule. Tadi kakak pronounce-nya schedule. Kalau nggak salah ya, schedule ya harusnya. Kemudian yang as soon as possible. Nah, itu pronounce-nya as soon as possible. Ya, bukan possible, tapi possible. As soon as possible. So, overall, it's good. You have clear ideas of your answer, and that's good. Thank you, Kak.
Thank you, Kak.
All right, the next participants, Kak Zaki. Halo, Kak Zaki.
Halo Kak.
All right. So, okay, your topic is about describe your favorite singer or actor. You should say who he or she is, what his or her personality is like, how you know about this person, and explain why he or she is your favorite. So you have 1 minute to prepare your answer. So using wisely. So it starts from now. Okay, so your minute is up. So now you have 2 minutes to answer the question. So off you go.
Okay, so describe your favorite singer? My favorite singer is Dr. Johnny Visnu. Because why? Because first of all, he itu okay. I just knew from uh, YouTube in Belanda itu. Okay, in YouTube, and I searched about Wanita Song by Ismail Marzuki, and I found that person who sing classical, and I just langsung felt in love lah. And then okay, and I research about him, and then okay, he's too doctor and keep on studying in S2. Okay, wait. S2 in UGM. Okay. And how you know about this person? Tadi, I research about him in Google and then searching on IG on everything lah. And then personality is like, okay, I search to I view. Okay, salah. I see about practical is him doing perawatan. Oke, intinya praktikal lah on pasien, and I feel so good lah. And then about comment on IG atau Instagram, I feel so kind and multi talent. Because why? Because he's doctor, he's classical classical singer, and then
All right.
everything lah. Okay.
Okay, your 2 minutes done. All right, that's a good answer actually. You have quite good ideas and then how you explain it, but you still have mispronounced about the vocabulary. So like you said, I reset. So itu maksudnya kayak ngereset, cari riset itu kayak research harusnya ya, bukan riset. Riset itu berarti itu ya, kalau riset itu kan artinya kayak apa ya, mengembalikan settingan awal gitu ya, kalau biasa dalam teknis gitu di riset. Tapi harusnya tadi kakak bilangnya research. Nah kemudian untuk S2, kalau misalnya dalam speaking gitu, kalau kakak bisa ngomong S2 ke examiner, S2 examinernya itu bakal nggak tahu apa itu S2 gitu. Nah ini kan berkaitan dengan pendidikan S2 kan. Nah kakak bisa pakai master degree gitu, atau postgraduate. Ya, graduate kalau nggak salah. Ya, bisa pakai master degree sih, lebih cocok gitu. Kemudian overall udah bagus gitu speaking kakak. Dan kontennya udah cukup bagus. Dan mungkin bisa ditambahin linking words ya. Kayak however, although, even though, moreover gitu. Nah, itu masih bisa ditambahin. Kemudian sama kayak idioms gitu juga ya, bisa ditambahin. Alright, thank you Kak. Okay,
Thank you
the next.
juga.
Alright, the next participants Kak Tanti.
Yeah, thank you.
Halo, okay.
I'm a little nervous.
Wait a moment.
Okay.
Alright, wait a moment. Okay. Your topic is describe a natural talent you want to improve. You should say what it is, when you discover it, how you want to improve it and explain why you want to improve it. So you have 1 minute to prepare your answer. So your 1 minute starts from now. All right, your minute is up. Now you have 2 minutes to answer the question. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, so
Okay.
it begins when you start to speak.
Thank you. Natural talent. I'm impressed that I wanna make some little business because in business, some people not ask me about something and some yes about something because I don't like people ask me or give me comment. So I wanna to I wanted to create my creative, my innovative, and I wanna uh, result with my creative too. Sorry. Yes. Mm, when you describe now I do some get sorry now I get some business and it's makes me happy. How I can because little business make me oh sorry sorry. Okay, little business can make me um, be happy and more big and big look like this. Sorry sir, I'm little nervous. Okay, thanks, I think enough.
All right. Okay, you actually still have 20 more seconds. Okay, that's okay. All right. Overall, it's good, your answer. And then, yeah, you have a very clear ideas also. And then you have a clearly trying to explain the topic. And then maybe a few notes that you said, I wanna to. So, itu salah ya. Karena wanna itu udah kependekan dari want to, udah ada to-nya, jadi nggak perlu lagi pakai kata to. Jadi I wanna bla 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 gitu, nggak usah lagi I wanna to. Ataupun kalau misalnya mau pakai to, berarti nggak usah disingkat jadi wanna, bisa dibuat jadi I want to. Kemudian di kata yang can make me be happy, nah itu nggak perlu pakai kata be lagi gitu, jadi langsung aja can make me happy gitu, karena itu apa diikuti depannya itu ada kata me, ada kata pronoun gitu, gak usah ada kata to be-nya lagi, kata be happy gitu, jadi lebih cocok langsung can make me happy gitu. Nah kemudian oke, mungkin itu aja sih gitu. Nah mungkin bisa ditambahin di next lagi, ditambahin idioms ya, jadi bisa coba-coba dipelajari idioms yang bakal mungkin kayak relate gitu ya dengan yang sering kita pakai gitu. Nah, bisa dicoba cari-cari, kemudian sama linking words ya kalau bisa ditambahin gitu. Jadi lebih bervariasi gitu speaking Kakak. But overall it's good. Thank you Kak Tanti.
Thank you. Sure.
Yeah. All right. Okay, the next participants, Kak Hana. Halo, Kak Hana.
Hello, sir.
All right. So your topic is, wait a moment. All right. Describe an ambition that you have had for a long time. You should say what it is, what you did for it, and when you can achieve it, and explain why you have this ambition. So you have 1 minute to prepare your answer. So it starts from now. Okay, dan juga untuk teman-teman lain, if you have any question that you want to ask, just feel free to text in the Zoom chat box. Ya, bisa langsung di chat di Zoom kalau ingin yang bertanya gitu ya. Ataupun nanti habis setelah speakingnya Kak Ana, mau langsung direct langsung ngomong gitu ya, boleh untuk bertanya gitu. All right, your minute is done. All right, now you have 2 minutes to answer the question. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, sir. But I'm a
All
little
right.
bit nervous.
All right, that's okay. Okay, you might start from now.
Okay, thank you for the opportunities that you given to me. So, what is my ambition in for a long time? Actually, I want to get a scholarship and to go to abroad because I'm so happy if I can make a decision to go abroad, and then I want to winning many competition. Uh, uh, all of competition like debate competition, poster competition. I want to winning many competition that, and I want to go. I want to get cum laude when I graduate in the future. Okay. Why I have that ambition because I want to be a rarely person. I don't want to be a common person. I want to be when in the young many generation that um, live this life like just for having fun, being happy, but I don't want to become like that. I want to become a girl that develop my skills, develop everything, so I can achieve my ambitions, my dreams in the future. And what you did for it, I will do a hard work when I studying something lesson, so I can reach my dream in the future, reach my ambition in the future. And I want to increase my leadership because when you are not increasing your leadership, you cannot get that dreams, you cannot get your ambition. Then when you achieve that ambition, when I'm ready to prepare it well.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Okay. That's good answer. Wonderful. You have a very, very clear and you explain it all very clearly. And that's good. And then
Thank you,
maybe,
sir.
yeah, actually you have very good answer. And then mungkin kecepatan berbicaranya bisa dikurangin gitu, Kak. Itu cepet banget gitu tadi ngomongnya. Gitu. Jadi harus perhatikan juga your speed, kecepatan untuk berbicara itu jangan terlalu cepat gitu. Tapi jangan juga terlalu lama. Jadi santai aja ngomongnya. Itu kayak kerasa kakak itu buru-buru banget gitu. Nah, itu jangan pas di real test nanti jangan kayak gitu sih, Kak. Jadi sebaiknya tenang aja, jawab pelan-pelan gitu, jangan buru-buru.
Okay,
Dan
sir.
ya, yeah, you have very good answer actually, but you need to embrace it and then trying to calm down when you answer the question, and then you don't have to read the question actually, so you don't have to repeat the question, so you just maybe paraphrase from the question. So jadi di paraphrase dari pertanyaan itu nggak perlu dibaca ulang gitu ya. Kemudian masih bisa ya ditambahin pakai kata-kata linking words gitu ya. Tadi kayaknya nggak kedengaran juga sih ada linking words gitu ya.
Yeah,
Dan
okay.
juga sama idioms gitu. Nah, kemudian mungkin tadi ada satu kesalahan kecil yang tadi kakak ada bilang I want to go to abroad gitu. Nah, itu nggak perlu pakai to lagi setelah kata go. Karena harusnya I want to go abroad gitu. I want to go abroad. Karena kan abroad itu kan bukan kata kerja ya. Jadi nggak perlu diikuti kata to gitu. Kecuali kayak I want go to uh, I want to go to study in mana gitu. Nah, itu kan double kata kerja. Jadi pakai to juga diikutin sebelum kata kerjanya. Jadi tadi nggak perlu pakai kata to lagi gitu. Jadi langsung to go abroad gitu. But overall, it's very good to have very clear answer and just trying to make your speaking more slowly. So jangan terlalu cepat gitu. Itu aja sih Kak. Thank you Kak Hana.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for the
You're
opportunities that
welcome.
you given to me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oke, kita jawab pertanyaan dulu ya. Ada yang bertanya Kak Alfrida. Untuk soft file materi kemarin dan hari ini apakah bisa di grup? Oke, nanti bakal saya share di grup ya. Untuk materi mungkin nggak terlalu banyak sih. Nanti saya share secara yang udah dibahas kemarin aja. Dan untuk video recordingnya nanti akan saya kirim juga. Jadi kalau malam ini udah bisa ke-upload, nanti malam ini bakal saya kirim sama materinya juga sekaligus ke grup ya. Oke. Kemudian, oke bentar, sorry. Oke, sorry ya. Tadi ada yang telepon. Alright, so kita lanjut tadi ada pertanyaan dari Kak Rifa. Oh, oke. Oke, thank you Kak Rifa udah bantu jawab tadi. Alright, so kita akan lanjut. Oke, the next participants Kak Amanda.
Halo Kak.
Halo. Okay, your question is going to be about describe a conversation topic that you were not interested in. You should say who you talk with, when you had the conversation, what the topic was, and explain why you were not interested. So you have 1 minute to prepare the answer, and it starts from now. Alright. 1 menitnya sudah selesai. So now you have 2 minutes to answer the question. Are you ready? Halo Kak.
Wait a minute, Kak.
Alright. Oke, selagi kita nunggu Kak Amanda, ada yang bertanya. Kak Bella. Oke, kita di sini belajar kelas speaking ya, Kak. Kalau untuk kelas reading itu ada juga sama tutor yang lain ya. Kalau saya bantu di speaking. Untuk materi dulu juga. Oke, kalau untuk materi itu tadi malam udah saya share screen, kasih tahu ke teman-teman. Cuma belum saya kirim ke grup ya. Nah, nanti bakal saya kirim sekaligus dengan recording tadi malam dan juga hari ini ya, teman-teman. Jadi biar teman-teman bisa pelajarin apa sih kayak kriteria dalam speaking. Kemudian nanti topik-topik yang ada ini nanti bakal saya kirimkan juga ya ke grup. Jadi biar teman-teman bisa baca-baca pertanyaannya dan bisa coba dijawab gitu ya. Untuk practice gitu, self practice. Oke, kita kembali lagi ke Kak Amanda. Okay, now you have 2 minutes to answer the question. So it begins when you start to speak.
Sometimes I'm not too interested to talk with someone like she or he to show off what they have. But like people like this often came when me and my friends like talk about general things like what did you eat this morning or whatever that like. This conversation is general, but sometimes this person appear like, oh, this morning I breakfast with blah 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 with organoid, like she show off what they have. The topic was often like she show off what they have, like what they has, like, oh, today my father picked up with his car, and she tell the brand. Like, I think it's not too important to tell the brand. Like, you can even tell your father pick you up this morning at 6 a.m. Sorry, 12 p.m. when you done with your school. But why she have to tell the brand? And I'm not really interested because yeah, we can still be rich without showing off too much with people. Like, I think it's not too important.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Wait a moment. My laptop is a bit hang. So can you hear my voice? Okay, sorry. Ini kedengaran nggak suaranya ya?
Dengar,
Iya.
Kak.
Dengan Kak.
Oke. Oke, sorry, bentar saya share screen. Agak error laptopnya. Mungkin saya keluar bentar ya.
Oke, Kak.